I am Albert Einstein. I am Albert Einstein. The Muslims aided with the Jews and the Christians. They have been raping me for 50 years and they gave me forced sterilization. Like the Yazidi girls, I live beside who raped me and raped me. Male is female. They don't do male is females. They don't do anything in their fucking damn miserable lives. They live in my bedroom. Their children are living amid vomiting, diarrhea, being and the shit and and they are dirty and they are without shoes and they have what is it labeled stuff that comes from children's nose and they have drills in the mouth and stuff is coming from and they have 10 homes, 10 businesses, 10 cars and they are not doing, they are not including ولا feeding the children ولا bathing them ولا clothing them ولا doing anything. They live mentally deranged creatures, females, males who raped me, including their area and the mosque they do haram with, and they are drunk out of their minds and they are violent criminals. They live inside my bedroom. They don't do anything from the beginning of the day, including their mosque. They are addicted to narcotics. They don't use their money or their belongings and their stuff. They installed in the people's bedrooms and the toilets. They must be killed and they must be arrested. They installed in the people's bedrooms and the toilets cameras. You are dressing, you are showering, and without you knowing, they are selling it to the highest bidder. And they are buying from it alcohol, heroin, cocaine, morphine. They are talking day and night about. There is no images. We are only seeing your ass when you go. Because including when I go to the toilet, I cover myself. They say, there is nothing to sell. They sell to the government, to the security, to the sheikhs. Imagine a house of the Lord, masjid, Bayt Allah. Imagine Bayt Allah, the house of Allah, built from images of people showering and taking their clothes off, and the sheikh inside the mosque, a fake sheikh, is drunk, and this is how he married 4 wives, 10 wives, 20 wives, made businesses, buying cars, and buying his narcotics and the heroin and cocaine and the morphine via raping people and selling them into trafficking. An entire neighborhood like this. All the mosques of Somaliland, it was built via trafficking people. It is not Baytullah. It is not Baytullah. It is a place where they are committing crimes against humanity, raping people and trafficking them. And they are, for me, refusing haram. They made me severely ill. You cannot eat the food in the house or drink the water from the house because they are saying, where are the people we are selling? Where is the money? We want money. You didn't buy. What is the meaning? You didn't buy for me heroin, cocaine, morphine, alcohol, and you refused to become my sex slave. All of them must be murdered and arrested. Whatever I discuss with you, this is 100, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 billion. Billions and trillions correct. Billions and trillions correct. I don't discuss anything that is not billions and trillions correct. I was talking to you about Natalie Harp. That the Trump, she's his newest and the most recent girlfriend, and he wants her to become speaker for the communication leader and the chief and the spokesperson for the White House, including people are stealing. They discovered a video where Trump is sitting beside her and she is writing his tweets for him. That this was while Trump was campaigning. When Trump was campaigning, he was sitting, she was dressed in red, Susie Wiles was there, that Trump was talking yesterday in a speech, and they were saying somebody from the United Kingdom, Andy Burnham, was talking and discussing stuff with somebody that took the identity of Susan Wiles, and he was talking about that the United Kingdom could become the richest place upon planet Earth, and this and that, and the North Sea of the United Kingdom, it is going to make them billionaires and trillionaires. There is a video during a Trump campaign. Stephen Miller is there. The entire Trump administration. Trump is sitting beside Natalie Harb, and they are talking about Kamala Harris, and he's drinking Coca-Cola, and he is saying about her, she is out of her mind, and he's saying talk about the crime and talk about the inflation, and she is tweeting, and they are sitting in the dining, living, and sitting room, and the television is there, and Kamala Harris is giving a speech. I drink tea. I don't consume narcotics and the stuff that is haram. I drink it. I heard tea a while ago to help me, including with vomiting. I am vomiting. They gave me a disease. John Ossoff, he was discussing President Trump in recent summit and conference. John Ossoff, that senator, American senator, he was discussing Trump, and he was saying about Trump, he prefers to go here and there with his girl friend Natalie Harb than doing his job and work as the president. Apparently, John Ossoff, the United States senator, who was doing, including the primaries, he was discussing Natalie Harb, and he was saying she is the newest Trump mistresses and girlfriends. They discovered this video currently. This video, it was during the elections and the campaigning. This is including material that I was going via for the articles I was discussing about President Trump. And he's saying about her, she's crazy. She's crazy. What is Kamala Harris saying?
Won't lower your prices at the grocery store or at the pub.
But they're putting veterans out on the street, so
33,000 homeless veterans.
Gotcha. Okay, say these the things of which she complains. Things of which she complains.
in many ways, Donald Trump is an unserious man.
Oh. You hear that, Phil? It's great, right? Ready? These prosecutions were all started by her and Biden against their political opponents.
Trump was discussing, including last night, he was discussing last night, including the weaponization of the American government. He was giving a prize for somebody, a 16-year-old lifeguard, labeled as Ryder Williams, and they said Ryder Williams, and they said he rescued a 10-year-old child, and Trump is going to give him a prize. He's going to give him a prize and this and that. And a reporter said, John Ossoff said you would rather travel with your aide Natalie Harb and build the ballroom than do your job as a president. What is your response? And he said, Trump, you mean Bowie Herman? And then he said, Bowie Herman look alike. No, I would much rather do other things. It is we are building a great facility here. We are fixing a White House that hasn't been taken care of. If you can look at this room was a disgraceful situation in the Oval Office. It was let go of the whole thing, and he was talking about that in entire United States of America. Nobody was doing anything inside of America for decades and for hundreds of years and for centuries. Nobody was doing anything. Nobody was doing anything inside of America, and he is a guy who builds and fixes everything quickly. And they talked to him, and they were talking to him about Abraham Lincoln sailors and soldiers and the veterans there, and he said it is via the fake news. And they were asking him, the CNN, about they were asking him about North Korea, and he was Trump, there is something wrong with him, and then he attacked them, and he was saying, quiet, you are wrecking and causing havoc to this young man. He's talking about a little child, a 10-year-old child. And Trump is saying, quiet. Trump is saying, quiet. This is, and I am going to show you something else. This is Al Jazeera that is committing crimes against humanity, against me. It is مظلمة إسماعيل شافعي سعاد نوح رشيد مسجد المدينة إفيا. This is the Al Jazeera news. Neighbors are watching news with me because they watch pedophilia and Pornhub. مظلمة إسماعيل شافعي سعاد نوح رشيد مسجد المدينة في آخره. They are like those creatures. You should watch, if you love watching news, watch news away from me. In neighbors, they are, because they watch pedophilia and Pornhub, and they are Muslima Ismail Shafi'i Suad Nuh Rashid Bazin Medina في آخره. All the mosques of Somaliland, they watch pedophilia and Pornhub, including they watch people when they are showering, when you are undressing, and they are selling this, and they are raping people.
أهلا بكم مشاهدينا إلى هذه الفقرة العسكرية التي نسلط الضوء فيها على التطورات المتسارعة والتحركات البحرية العسكرية من زخم في المضيق. لنبدأ بفكرة أن المضيق الشق السياسي بالناحية السياسية تفاوض وجهة نظر الأمريكيين ووجهة نظر الإيرانيين، وبالتالي هل يمكن أن يستمر هذا الحال على هذه الوضعية إلى أن يتم اتخاذ قرار فيما يتعلق باتفاق نهائي بين الطرفين؟
ونحن حقيقة أمام عمليتان متضادتان لخدمة الأهداف الاستراتيجية للولايات المتحدة الأمريكية ولإيران. العملية الإيرانية بمنتهى الصراحة هي عملية إكراه بحري، مع عملية area denial، منع عبور إلا انتقائي، وبالتالي سيطرة سيطرة بالرعب عبر الزعم بزرع الألغام في الجانب العماني، حيث كما تفضل حيث كان العبور سابقا قبل هذه الحرب، وانتقاء من يمر عبر. نحن في شهر واحد في حرب 39 يوم ضربت 22 سفينة تعرضت لهجوم، بمعنى أنه المعدل عالي للغاية والقدرة على وصول السفن عالية للغاية، وهم موجودون في شمال المضيق، فلن يذهبوا في أي مكان يعني. فهذه القدرة المضادة الأمريكية هو حسنا نحن سنحشد الحشود وبإمكانيات متعددة، لأنه قاعدة بحرية قادمة، قاعدة ميغيل كيث.
Go via this video. It is on Al Jazeera. I'm going to post it. El guy is out of his mind, and he seems and appears as if he is drunk. This is Muslima Ismail Shafi'i Su'ad Rashid, Masjid al-Madina fi Quran. He is unable to talk, and there is something including labeled as it is something that occurs from when you consume this is a disease. Creatures who consume narcotics and alcoholists, they become like this. They are diverting, and they are agitated, and they are moving from side to side, and they appear as if, including, they can't walk. They don't walk, and they are unable to walk. Muslima Ismail Shafi'i Su'ad Rashid, they talk about where is the walking creatures. What is the meaning of walking creatures? Because they are drunk and they are incapable of walking. This is due to alcoholism. It makes the creature unable to walk. They have cars to disguise and to hide their alcoholism. And Trump was talking about lots of stuff, including a war on Iran, and that he was saying that the Strait of Hormuz, it belongs to Iran, and the memorandum of understanding ended, and he was discussing a war. The other thing that occurred, that they attacked the Kurdistan region. Officials in the Kurdistan region were attacked, and they are saying they were attacked via the Iranians, and the Iranians are denying that, including the Iranians have a helicopter and pilots that were seized and captured, and their plane and the aeroplane and helicopter were targeted via El Qataris, and they captured El pilots, and the Qataris they are denying that they have came across El pilots or have ever attacked that aeroplane and the plane, and they have anything to do with this missing pilots, and they are saying that since if this occurred since the war had begun, why are you discussing it currently? And they are saying the Kurdistan region officials, they were attacked via the Iranians, who are denying this due to that they are allied with the Americans and the Israelis. The other thing, they are stealing actually my material, including this video of President Trump and Natalie Harb. It was there since the beginning of the Trump campaign. I discovered also that they asked him, including President Trump, they asked him about North Korea, and he ended and halted military drills and military exercises with South Korea due to that he requested from them to help with Iran debacle, and he told them, Trump says this a lot, we are providing you with this and that, and we are securing your region, and we are protecting America is doing that for itself because it has lots of adversaries and nations that are enemies to America. America is doing this for itself. Trump said Joe Biden was giving them, the South Koreans, lots of money, yet when Trump told them to pay a particular amounts of money, billions, instead of the billions that Joe Biden was giving them, and he requested from them to help with and aid with and assist with Iranian Strait of Hormuz debacle. They refused, and he said he gets along with Kim On-jong. He gets along with him, and this and that, including the BBC is stealing my material. On a particular documentary, they are discussing Trump and North Korea. In another, they are discussing Trump and the Abraham Lincoln, and this and that. The including the BBC is stealing my material. I discussed it with you, and I told you that North Korea is offering its nuclear capabilities and military capabilities to nations here and there, and they are looting and they are taking via hacking people's personal information and data and identities, and they are offering it for any vacancies and jobs that is offshore and outsourced jobs. Trump is saying and he's fighting over this and that, and they are amassing billions and trillions, including they are saying something labeled as Bitcoin cryptocurrency hacking, which J.D. Vance is saying that American dollar, this J.D. Vance must be arrested. He is saying US dollar is not, he was talking in a recent summit and conference, and he is saying that all the currencies of America is going to become crypto and Bitcoin and digital, and there won't be any fiat or cash currencies, and America will. This is the Trump administration empire. الويتكوفs, Trump and his family, including they established empires and companies and organizations that is in this regard. It is about cryptocurrencies, and including Kevin Walsh, he was saying that he is going to do something about American dollar, and it has to be solidified via cryptocurrency. It is going to be, was saying this, including Kevin Walsh. He said the American dollar is going to be solidified via cryptocurrency, and there is going to be less and less dependence upon the existence of the dollar, similar to what J.D. Vance is discussing. This I discovered this months ago. They stole it from me. Who stole it? Including Bloomberg. They are saying stuff. They are offering North Korea their military capabilities, their nuke capabilities. They are sending their military personnel to go here and there and fight in Russia and elsewhere. They stole material from me. And they are talking about that they are not talking about what I am saying to you in offshore and outsourced jobs. They are, North Koreans are working in them, including they are working here and there, including their military, in the extraction of oil, fuel, gas, and rare earth metals. They are saying among the things North Koreans are enriching themselves from is cryptocurrency hacking, and they are looting and stealing billions and trillions of cryptocurrency via hacking.
On the doorstep of a global superpower. A minuscule economy, but a nuclear arsenal that commands global attention. And despite a mountain of international sanctions designed to crush it, the Kim regime has begun to thrive.
The entire North Korean government is in stronger position than at any point over the last 35 years.
Following a brief surge in 2016, crippling UN sanctions and pandemic lockdowns sent the economy into a prolonged slump. But by 2023, something changed and the regime oversaw rapid GDP growth.
North Korea's trade and overall regime revenues.
They are talking about this cryptocurrency hacking, sending their military weapons and their nukes and this and that. This is among the stuff. This is the material I go via and that I researched, and they are stealing whatever Google search I make. It is, and I am kept and made poor, unemployed, and all the entire planet Earth is looting. They gave me forced sterilization. They made me with no job, no university. They are raping me, including what I am reading, what I am studying. If I am watching news, beside lectures and university and this and that stuff in political science and media and this and that, I go via it. It is via بيوت Allah that was built from trafficking, and fake sheikhs there and their neighborhoods. Muslima Ismail Shafi'i Suad Rashid Masjid Medina. They are addicted to narcotics and they make money out of it is including they were talking about war in Mogadishu and Al-Shabaab attacked this and that. The government in Mogadishu, this including this Al-Shabaab, it finances itself from trafficking. This is something similar to Yazidis that were trafficking. Al-Shabaab, how they finance and bring money for themselves via, including they see somebody that is with brains and intellectual and like Albert Einstein, they rape them, they traffic them, they install camera in their bedroom and they make everybody rape them, and whatever stuff you write, you discuss, including your Google search, if you are reading news segments or political science articles or any article upon planet Earth, they are stealing it to GCC nations, other Muslims, Arabs, Asians, Africans, EU, UK, USA, and everybody upon planet Earth, and they enriched themselves and they made me poor with nothing, and they are committing crimes against humanity, against me. I want entire planet Earth to rescue me. This is my material. This is not the material of those media agencies. This is my material.